Today, we take you on a journey back in time to an era when automobiles were more than just vehicles, they were wax or art. The history of classic cars is a rich and fascinating journey that spans over the years. Classic cars, which are typically tens of years old and are considered collectibles or valuables due to their design, engineering and historical significance. As such, classical car enthusiasts often gather at various events and shows to celebrate their passion for automobiles. One such event is the Africa Concourse Elegance, an event where prestigious vehicles are displayed, evaluated and judged based on their historical accuracy, condition and overall presentation. The annual Concourse showpiece is one of the biggest crowd pullers in the calendar of motor shows, attracting thousands of spectators with an apparently insatiable appetite for automobiles. They say it's all about the passion and a good eye for a car. It's a good hobby. Sunday, the 24th of September, ramps at the picturesque Concour racecourse were dazzling in a convoy of classic and vintage cars, plus motorcycles as they showcased on the 51st Concourse Elegance event in Nairobi, Kenya. This event is known for its elegance and exclusivity. It features high-end classic and vintage cars. This year, the centerpiece was the judging of 76 classic and vintage cars and 41 motorcycles under regulations approved by the Kenya Motorsports Federation (KMSF).
It might look an easy thing, but this event takes us 1 year to put together. We start preparations in October until September of the following year. So like today's event, we've been meeting since 2022 October, and we meet once or twice a month as a committee. From July, we basically meet every week, and from August, we meet twice or thrice a week, just to put everything together. So it involves contacting potential competitors to put in the entries. That starts as early as February, March. Once we've got the regulations approved by KMSF and MK, then we talk to potential sponsors throughout the year. You can see today we have quite a number of them here.
The car enthusiasts, collectors and aficionados from across the continent revel in the beauty and nostalgia of their cars and motorcycles.
Well, it will be a happy mix of regular competitors and new competitors, new cars that have not been seen at the racecourse before, different bikes, some of which have been in preparation for 3 years. It takes a long time to restore an old car, and we're going to see some exciting newcomers. For example, from Tanzania, there is a Lancia Delta Integrale based on the rally cars that won the Safari Rally, the East African Safari Rally in 1980.
Each entrant vies for recognition and honors in various categories, including overall winners, best in class and People's Choice Awards.
My name is Noni Mudoni, and I'm here at the Concourse Elegance 2023. And I'm here to represent the Alfa Romeo Giulietta Class 6 and I'm happy to win 2 awards today. And that's what's different this year than last year. Last year we competed, yes, and this time we've managed to take number 3 for costume and number 2 for the category of the car. And last year we didn't manage to get those positions, so this year we've put in more work and we've seen the fruits. We are so happy. And what's different this time round, I like how there's more organization, there's more space to move around. The food vendors are well positioned. It's easy to access anything we want, any amenities. And people look satisfied and happy. Also, the weather has been so beautiful.
This year, Kevin Desai won the competition. Desai achieved the feat with the immaculate and iconic 1968 Jaguar 420 before the enthusiastic audience of about 10,000 spectators. This timeless event is a testament of preserving beauty of wheels and the thrills for generations to come. And on that note, stick around as we review some of the masterpieces we got a hold of on this year's Africa Concourse Elegance at Ngong Racecourse. Here comes a mid-sized sedan produced by the Japanese automaker Mitsubishi in 1980. This Mitsubishi Galant played a role in establishing the Galant's reputation as a reliable and practical family in the sedans. Its features are more modern and angular in design compared to its predecessors. What's the thrill of owning such a ride?
Thank you and welcome to paddock number 39. This is Concour Elegance 2023, car number 39. It is a Mitsubishi Galant 1980, and I bought it from Nakuru 4 years ago. It has an original engine, original paint, all parts, nothing off the market. Just a minute, I opened the engine compartment. So it's a KSS 875, very unique plates. From you can see, it's a 1600 cc in terms of cubic capacity. It is a model A69 4G32 engine, Mitsubishi, originally made in 1975 to 85, mostly used as rally cars, and there are very few of these remaining, initially sold by Colt Motors. So I'm glad to show it. The engine is very clean, nothing off the market, just did an engine wash and decided to show it for the Concourse this year. Not much to say about the engine, very clean, twin cam, it has a twin cam, few of those that we have with the twin cam for the Concourse, and it starts very well, runs smoothly. It's a daily use car. I use it around every now and then, and I don't just park it for the Concourse at the end of the year. Yeah, so that's not so much about the engine. Maybe for the other parts, the paintwork, turquoise green, and then with a black mat for that, the molding there, original lights. The interior you can see for yourself. Now welcome to the interior for the KSS 875 Mitsubishi Galant. The interior is original as it was, no modifications. As you can see, at that time the cars used to come with a Seiko watch, which is really cool. The horn is working. This is the indicators and the hazards, the full light. You can actually increase the light and the darkness of the dashboard using this knob here. It's a 5-speed automatic vehicle. So 1981, when the car was 3,000 kilometers, that's the first time it was serviced. Having been manufactured, assembled in 1980. The only thing I've done here is an interior wash and spray for the dashboard, and boom, I was here for the Concourse. Yeah, this is a handbrake here. This is a gear here, gear lever here, the handbrake, the console with the big compartment. You can place your things here, the phone there, you know, whatever you have. You know, it came with a choke at that time. You know, very few people know the choke. And then light smoker, a small tray here, of course, for your coins. You know, the radiation and the heater, not aircon at that time. Very clean compartments, and 200-speed car. That is the whole dashboard for this car. Yeah.
We spotted a Triumph 1962 Spitfire. This is a classic British sports car. It was designed to compete with other small sports cars of the era, such as the MG Midget. Let's hear about its sleek design, low slang body, a convertible soft top, and its incredible performance.
I've been coming over the years with different cars. Now this year it's a Triumph, a 1962 Triumph Spitfire, which has been fully restored. So we're hoping to do well. It's called the Triumph Spitfire. It came out in 1962, so that's one of the first ones. There are a few that came to Kenya. There's a batch of them. I don't know how many, but maybe a dozen, maybe more. And this is one of the few surviving ones. It's the car's original color. That's how it came out of the factory, that exact shade of red. Well, it's a small engine, it's a small 4-cylinder, 1200 cc. It was a sports car at the time. It's not very fast, but it's a sporty car, let's call it. The interior was redone as original. You can get, the good thing about those cars, you can get the parts in the UK, so we got a kit to redo the interior as original. The tires are new, but the rims are original. Maintenance is very easy. It's a very simple car. Cars in the old days were very simple. Not like today's, where in an average car, there's like 300 computers. No nonsense like this. And those are very easy car to maintain. If you know the basics, it's very easy. This one never came with an automatic gearbox, no. Purely manual, because it's a sports car. Sports cars and automatic gearbox, they don't really go well together. The car has been restored, so it's as clean as it will ever get, but some people here, they go really obsessive about preparing, so I don't think we can win, but we can do okay. They say it was a bit disappointed to see there's no vintage cars. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I mean, the real old cars, the 1920s, 30s cars, they're not here this year.
Amazingly so is the interaction of people with these automobiles. So we checked out one more crowd puller, the 1970 VW T2 camper. It is often referred to as the Volkswagen Type 2 or the VW bus. It is an iconic vehicle that holds a special place in automotive history and popular culture. I mean, this feels so cool for when hitting the road for thousands of miles. So, what's all about this distinctive body design of a car?
I was here last year, so this is my second time showcasing my camper. So, but generally I've always come for the Concourse for the last maybe 10 years. Yeah, but first time to compete from last year. So this is my second time. Oh, it's been a great competition. We've had the cars, categorized into different categories. For instance, this is in class 2. We have different classes, and it's going on well. The judges are super guys, guys that have been in the motoring industry for long, so they are pretty good in whatever they look at. It's running the original air-cooled engine. This is a 2-liter. All right, so I'll take you through the interior. You're gonna see how the car is. Right, so this is the interior. It's pretty stock. We've kept it original as we can. Typical classic feel, look and feel. The original dashboard. We have our, pitching and rolling panel that will show us when we are camping, we're gonna slope. or just to stabilize the car. Classic gauges, you have your RPM, you have an additional fan. This all works perfectly. So this is a 2-speed, you have a low speed and a high speed. Retro original VW, all right? I chose to keep it with a cassette, but it has another gadget that plays music from a USB as well. So right here we have our controls. This is the gear lever. This is a manual car, not an automatic. So you have your classic 3 pedals, you have your gas pedal, you have your brake pedal, and you have your clutch pedal. And this is the handbrake. So you're gonna, just to engage, you're gonna release and that to engage the handbrake. We have cup holders, we have the dash tray. I mean, this is a place you can keep your phones when they're charging, your iPads, your maps if you're into traveling. We have the cabby box over here. Additionally, we have more storage for, cups. You can do your drinks over here. We have another secret compartment. I mean, this, you can do your glasses, your cameras, your chargers. Yeah, lots of stuff over here. Yeah, so again, even better, this acts as an armrest in this car. You can keep your hands over here when you're driving, so you don't really you relax when you're driving. This car is equipped with it's a 12 volts from the factory. Then we added additional power to power our gadgets. You can work with your laptop. So we have a power panel over here. Right, this is now 220 volts running from an inverter. Normal safety items, we do have fire extinguisher as well. We have original rubber mats from VW. So this is a lot of restoration. We do have our speakers over here for sound. So the sound on this thing is pretty good. So let me take you through the back. So this is where everything happens. This is Lian. We do have a screen. This is full entertainment. I can have my TV. I can play my videos from here. We have in-house water. So it's a moving house, as I've told you. We have water, running water. We have a sink. All right. You can wash your cups, your dishes, your pots and pans. We have a fully working fridge. That's not a cooler box. That's a fridge. So you can store your cold stuff over here. Yep. This is a folding table. If you are having your lunches from here, like my daughter was just here, she had her lunch over here. So that's a table. It's a folding table. So when you are done, you close it up, just like that. And it gives you the normal room. Now this is a camper, so we're gonna have people sleeping in. So I'm just going to show you something. This seat is called a rock and roll seat. It turns into a bed. From this position is a seat. If you retract it this way, there you go. You have a full bed right there. Sleeps comfortable, very nice. And again, we have another top bunk. For my kids, we can sleep in this car 2 adults and 3 kids. So Teshi is just going to show you the top bunk, how to get up there. So Teshi, just show him how it works.
In addition to being a showcase of such definitive automobiles, the Africa Concourse Elegance also features various activities and attractions for participants and visitors alike. There has always been a fusion of fashion, culture, entertainment, food and music, making it a great social event regardless of automotive enthusiasm. For the enthusiast, there was more to the showcase on the same grounds. One corner had motor trade stands, a classic car and motorcycle sales section, and a collection of old machinery and equipment and other car accessories. The Africa Concourse Elegance is organized by the Alfa Romeo Owners Club and is open to all makers of cars and motorcycles.
I'm here because I love coming for this show. I'm a royal attendee actually. The only time I didn't come was 2020, 2021 because of COVID, and 2022. And however, today has been a fantastic day. The weather is perfect, good sun, not too hot, and it didn't rain. So the best part of the show for me is of course to see the bikes. The bikes are always something. And one of the bikes that I approached when I arrived, it happened to be the winner. You know, it's a 1700cc bike, which was really nice.
I've seen quite a number of cars, and this time around I can say better than last year's, because there are quite a number of cars that I've seen that are quite unique than the rest.
This foremost event has gotten recognition for its exhibitions. Well, on this particular season, that was the highlight of the classic beauties, and that have stood the test of time to cutting-edge, state-of-the-art machines to keep the wheels running and the thrills in high gear.